a little brighter? Do you know which one the max one is? Maybe you can start just turning the 8 o'clock on. Let's do that. Check 1 2. Check check check. Oh, now we're in the bright lights. I guess we'll call this our call to action song. This is a song about, this is a night about searching for heroes, and a night where we realize that we're the heroes we're searching for. So welcome all. This is the kickoff for our homeless outreach benefit tonight. Good to see you all here, and I'm sure we're going to have more piling in as the night goes on. But I'm going to bring up my partner in all things, Nakia, to come play some songs with me and tell you a little bit more about what's going on tonight.
All right, so you that have just come in and didn't necessarily come in for the homeless outreach benefit, we have already raised a bit of money, so that is great. And so tonight we have a table over there with silent auction items, and then we have a raffle, and we have the raffle. They're $5 a ticket raffle. We're raffling one of the pictures. We're raffling a classic Tribe soul food bag that has a shirt and a cup and a card and a free coffee and whatever else I want to put in there. And then we have some free passes to the Yoga Discovery that's right next door, and there's a big thing of chocolate. So the raffle tickets are right over there if you guys want to buy a raffle ticket. And so so later we're going to have Joe come up, and Joe is the one that works really hard in Redmond, answering the phone late at night for calls. And so if the police come across somebody who's homeless, they call Joe to come out and help. And lots of people who need his assistance have his cell number, so they call him in the middle of the night to come and help them when they need help. And so we have a bin over there looking for socks, and we're going to leave the bin all week. So if you want to come back and put in some new socks in there, and even underwear, that's something that the homeless need to have. And so some of you may think, oh, it's just the guy, who's always drunk, and it's not. It's the homeless mom with 2 kids who left a bad relationship. It's lots of stories. I remember going on a call with Joe a few years back, and it was a family of 3, and mom was pregnant, and they were living in a car, and they had just gotten into town and looking for housing. And so they kept referring to Joe as their angel from the sky. So your money is going straight to their needs today. So thank you for coming out. And oh, go ahead.
The other thing that we've got, number 1. There we go. The other thing we've got going on all night long is in the retail portion of our shop. We will be donating 20% of all those sales tonight to the homeless outreach as well. So if there's something you've had your eye on for a long time and think, I'm going to come back to Soul Food and get that one night, this would be a good night to do it, because 20% of that sale is going to go straight to homeless outreach.
All right. So we're going to sing a couple songs, and then we have Alex is a phenomenal piano player. He's going to sing some songs for us, or actually he's going to play some songs for us. And we have Val D'Alessio, and we have Dylan Warnick and the band. And Lamar. Lamar wrote a song just for today. So excited. What a phenomenally fabulous evening we're going to have.
Red lights are flashing on a highway. I wonder if we're gonna ever get home. I wonder if we're gonna ever get home tonight. Everywhere the water's getting rough. Your best intentions may be enough. I wonder if we're gonna ever get home tonight. But if you break down, I'll drive out and find you. If you forget my love, I'll try to remind you. I'll stay by you. Don't come easy. Don't come easy. except change will come. Year after year, what we do is undone. Time keeps moving from a crawl to a run. I wonder if we're gonna ever get home. You're out there walking down a highway. All the signs got blown away. Sometimes I wonder if we're walking in the wrong direction. But if you break down, I'll drive out and find you. If you forget my love, I'll try to remind you. I'll stay by you. Don't come easy. Don't come easy. So many things that I had before, they don't matter to me now. Tonight I cry for the love that I lost and the love that I have found. When the last curtain falls, the last siren sounds, someone will say what's been said before. It's only love that we're looking for. But if you break down, I'll drive out and find you. If you forget my love, I'll try to remind you. Stay by you. Don't come easy. Don't come easy. So many things that I had before, they don't matter to me now. Tonight I cry for the love that I lost and the love that I have found. And when the last curtain falls, the last siren sounds, someone will say what's been said before. It's only love that we're looking for. But if you break down, I'll drive out and find you. If you forget my love, I'll try to remind you. I'll stay by you. Don't come easy. Don't come easy. Spend all your time waiting for that second chance, for a break that would make it okay. There's always some reason to not feel good enough, and it's hard at the end of the day. Need some distraction, a beautiful relief. Memories seep from my veins. Let me be empty, oh, and weightless, and maybe find some peace tonight in the arms of the angel. some comfort here. In the arms of the angels, fly away from this dark, cold tower and the endlessness that you feel. You are pulled from the wreckage of your silent reverie. In the arms of the angels, may you find some comfort here. You're in the arms of the angels, may you find some comfort here. Thank you, everyone. And for those of you who just came in, we're doing a homeless outreach benefit tonight. So we have raffle tickets you can buy right over there at the front counter, and silent auction items. And 20% of all retail sales are going to the benefit. And this next song, I don't see him, which makes it even better. So Joe rocks with the cane. He'll be coming back in here in a minute, and we're dedicating this song to him because he is kind of like the Redmond Angel, and I think it's not always so easy to be the Redmond Angel. Still singing Angel in my head. I can't get it out of my head to do the next song. Some of you musicians understand that, right? It's like it's still going. Okay. Oh, yeah. Here we go. Yeah, something like that. I went up to the mountain because you asked me to. Over the clouds to where the sky was blue. See all around me, everywhere. See all around me, everywhere. Sometimes I feel like I've been nothing but tired, and I'll be working till the day I expire. Sometimes I lay down, what more can I do? Then I go on again because you asked me to. me so. The peaceful valley just over the mountain. The peaceful valley you come to know. I may never get there ever in this lifetime, but sooner or later it's there I will go. Sooner or later it's there I will go.
So is Lamar in the room? Oh, here he is. Lamar is going to come up and sing a couple songs for us. Woohoo, Lamar.
Yeah, I'll just sing just like a bit. You know, my jack is so thin. I've got pretty much use this for. Otherwise, I'll just spit it out. This thing, it spits out chords right in the middle of the song.
Oh yeah.
Would it be better if I sat down, you think? Yeah, I don't really like standing because it actually sounds a lot better up here. So welcome. Anybody wants to come on up here? The sound is really good up here. It sounds better up here. That $10 you paid to get in here, it's worth it if you're sitting up here. I'm going to wait for the coffee grinder to stop. Who ordered coffee? Oh, Joe, wouldn't you know, Joe? Way to go, Joe. I got a capo that'll fit right around your neck. I'm glad Joe's here because when I was first asked to do this show a couple of months ago, I went home and I thought about it, and I was once one of the kinds of people that Joe is familiar with. I was one of those 14-year-old runaways. I slept in window wells and broom closets and froze my ass off and starved my ass off and stole money and did all those things that young stupid people do when they don't know what else to do, you know. And and fortunately I married Eve, and she kept me on the straight and narrow. That didn't happen until later in life, but so I went home and I kind of thought about the life that
that I was the part of that life that I was familiar with when I put this little tune together. I hope you like it. This goes out to Joe and to Makia and Kevin for hosting this event. It's called So Far From the Nest. When I was young, I was the stranger, the boy that you didn't want to see. I fought the cold, and I felt the hunger in the alleys and on the streets. I found my comfort and I took my shelter in places you don't even want to know. I took my chances in the shadows, places you never want to go, where the days are long and the nights are longer. You can't find a place to rest, where you are so close to the bottom. You are so far from the nest. When you start to see familiar faces, you know it's time just to move along. No one is there to hear your story. No one is there to hear your song. When you hold your hand out to a total stranger, you never know what you might get. They may want something for the favor. You may do something you will regret. When the days get long and the nights get longer, you cannot find a place to rest. When you are so close to the bottom, you are so far from the nest. Now I'm a man, I still remember, as I kept apart of what was lost. And when I see some little brother, I still remember how much it cost to feed a child who is always hungry, to heal the pain no one can see. I don't know why that boy is running. I know the price of being free. When the days are long and the nights are longer, and you cannot find a place to rest, when you are so close to the bottom, are so far from the nest. Thank you kindly. Thank you, sir. Thank you. I think this hand has stopped shaking, but this hand has not stopped shaking. So I'm going to primarily try to use this hand. I have a note from my doctor, if you'd like for me to read it, that explains my nervous condition. Is anybody interested? Nobody's interested. There's a lot of different ways to be lost in this world. If I have time, I will tell you about two more. Right now, I'm going to tell you about one more way, and that is when one intentionally chooses not to participate in mainstream society. And a lot of guys my age fantasized about that when they were young. We have a few folks here with some gray whiskers. You may relate to this. When you choose to take off on the road and make a lifestyle of it, it's a little different than having it thrust upon you. This is called The Man I Wanted to Be. Dressed like a cowboy when I was a kid. Rode on the range every day. Slept every night by the campfire light, dreaming my young life away. One day I looked up and decided the Indian was a nobler man. Threw off my 6 guns and picked up a knife, fashioned a leather headband. I was out roaming the forest, came on a ribbon of steel, tracks leading into the world outside. Cowboys and Indians could no longer ride. Nothing I dreamed of was real. Took to the life of a rambler, road drifted over my dreams. There really was no way of seeing the man that I wanted to be. One brother took off to the army, another moved into the hills. One sister married a Missouri man, the other is hooked on the pills. Mama sets other folks' babies, Daddy still works 9 to 5. I still carry a pack on my back, a pistol that keeps me alive. 50 states later, 25 years has taught me what I need to know. Places where drifters are likely to thrive, places you don't want to go. Mountains are cold in the winter, deserts hotter than hell. Alleys in New York are just slightly better than a night at the Greystone Hotel. Hippies are nicer than cowboys. Ranchers will shoot you on sight. Field corn is better than soup kitchen food. City folks usually tend to be rude. Mama is probably right. Take to the life of a rambler. Road will drift over your dreams. There really is no way of seeing the man that you wanted to be. There really is no way chasing him down. The man who should be the talk of the town has drifted so far you can no longer see the man that you wanted to be. Thank you kindly. Thank you kindly. The man that you wanted to be. I think we're all still trying to be the man that we wanted to be. I know I am. Trying to be the man. One more song. Trying to be the man that my wife wanted me to be. There is one other kind of being lost in this world that we can talk about briefly. And oftentimes it's the choice that you don't get to make that really ends up determining a big portion of the path your life is going to take. So I decided that was a good enough idea for a song. We'll call it The Choice I Never Made. Doesn't really matter if I'm caged or if I'm free, as long as there's an angel up there watching over me. I've had a share of pleasure, I've had a share of pain. If you're looking down from heaven, you probably look the same when you are blazing like a fire, raging like the sea. A place that you don't want to go is where you really need to be. Is this a test or just a lesson? Do we really need to know if the end is the beginning? Reap just what you sow. Pretty sure I understand the rules of the game. I can't see ever letting go the choice I never made. Doesn't really matter if I'm wrong or if I'm right. Uncertainty's the luxury of staying in the fight. The words pour out like honey until your mouth runs dry. Sometimes you're on the bottom, sometimes you're flying high. One step up the ladder, 2 steps down the road, closer to your maker, place you want to go. The tears of joy are treasures we always hope to find. Tears of sadness wash away sorrow left behind, until one day you understand rules of the game. You can't see ever saying no, you can't see ever letting go. You never want to change the course of the choice you never made. You can't see ever letting go of the choice I never made. Thank you all very kindly. We good?
Lamar, you're tall. Thank you, everybody who came to the homeless outreach. We have lots of great music still coming tonight, and we have raffle tickets. I only have 4 or 5 in there, so I'm not ready to start pulling them yet. So if you want to buy a raffle ticket, they're $5 over there. And then there's the silent auction table, and then all retail sales tonight. The store is donating 20%. So if Mother's Day is coming, this might be a great time to buy something for your mom. We got Alex. You ready? Yeah, I have to talk until Alex is ready. So Alex plays piano beautifully and is helping us with sound tonight. So thank you, Alex. Thank you. Actually, Joe, would you like to say a few words? This might be a good time. Yeah, I think it is. So Joe, I talked a little bit about him for those of you who just came in. I'll just kind of repeat some of the things I said before. When somebody needs help, and a lot of times the police will call Joe to come and assist, and he's going to talk to you more about the things that he does and where we're going to send all this great money.
I am so shy. I'm going to take my eyes off so the light doesn't reflect too bad. But the reason why I became an outreach person for people that are homeless is because I used to be homeless. Even before I went in the Army, I was homeless. And I joined the Army, and that was back in '71. And when I got out a few years later, the Army said, "We're done, goodbye." And it was towards the end of Vietnam, so my welcome home was not very welcoming home. And the VA and other people just had a hard time with veterans at that time. But it's okay. So I became homeless off and on for years, even after I got married. She was never homeless, but I was, because I'd leave. And so one day, something happened inside of me and said, "You can't live like this anymore." And I changed everything. And I put out a publication for veterans, and I made one mistake. I put my phone number on it. And when I started writing about my recovery from being homeless, people would read it, and then programs would call me saying, a week after I put out the publication, "We're out of publication, but when's the next issue coming out?" And then I moved to East King County because I'm a native Seattleite. Don't hold it against me. I'm not from someplace else. I'm here. And I started going to Tent City 4 just to deal with veterans. And someone said, no, you got to deal with everybody now. And today, like Makia said, I get called by the police. I get called by the fire department. I finally put my phone in another room when I go to bed so I don't get up in the middle of the night anymore. I'm getting almost old. But I'm going to tell you very quick, I'm going to give you an example right now of how capable people that are homeless are. There's up at Redmond at the St. Jude's Catholic Church, there's a tent camp called Camp Unity. And the people that live there actually pay $30 a month to live in a tent. But they get a hot meal every night. They have internet access. They got some neat stuff going on. They're looking for work. One day I was in a meeting down in Olympia. Don't hold that against me. I deal with the state. And I said to this meeting, over 50% of the people at Camp Unity today are working. You know, and the issues today, especially for families, really sucks because we have no shelter in East King County for families. And I get calls from both mom and dad and kids, with kids, saying, "Where do we go?" And when I tell them they have to go to Seattle and mom and dad have to sleep in different places, it sucks. You know, when I have money, and I know it's a Band-Aid on a dam, I will get a motel room for that family for a day, 2 days, 3 days. You know, right now, families to get off the street and into housing, there's over a 100-day wait period. And so I get calls from moms and single moms and kids. And if the son is a teenager, the shelters won't take teenage boys. You know, which really sucks. One of my dreams in East King County is to have a family shelter where mom and dad and the kids can stay. I helped get a state parking program started up at Lake Washington United Methodist Church for single women and families. And it is just so cool because we've got an arrangement with the schools in the area, and they're people are getting out of homelessness through this church. But the church took over the program after about a year and a half. You know, I go buy food for people. Very seldom do I hand someone cash. I give them gas cards, or I buy food, or I buy them a meal. And this is important stuff. But the most important thing you do when I talk to someone who doesn't have a home is I treat them with the respect that I would treat someone who has a home. I talk to them the same way I talk to the governor or a congressman or a senator or our state elected officials, because that's how valuable these people are. I've gotten letters from people when I've talked at like the Salvation Army shelter, and an attorney wrote me saying, I made some bad choices and I'm homeless, but thank you for caring. You know, and that's a lot of what I do today is just care and share my heart. And that's where your money goes, is to buy food. You know, if Camp Unity needs a tent and I have money, I buy them a tent. You know, I love Camp Unity. I'm also on the board of directors now. But that means that they make mistakes too. They even elect me chairman of the board. But the cool thing is, and I want to thank the entertainers tonight. I want to thank Kevin and Makia for opening up their business. Yeah. And you know what else I want? Well, no, wait a minute, before I say that, everyone has to buy a raffle ticket. You guys got to buy a raffle ticket. Only $5 each. And these stuff, there's things for yoga, you know? But I want to hear some more music, so I'm going to get down. Thank you.
1, 2. Thanks, Joe, so much. Very grateful for everything you've done, and very grateful for the Soul Food Coffee House here for putting this on. And thank you all for coming to this wonderful homeless outreach. My name is Alex Hoffbelden. I'm going to play just some instrumental piano for you. Let's see, is this... All right, sound check's done. Okay, so this first piece is a song called The Hanging Gardens of Nineth. Thank you very much. Remember, there's raffle tickets, so you're gonna definitely get a raffle ticket if you haven't gotten one already. Okay, the next song is kind of a bluesy song. It's called "I See You," and it's kind of about the comfort that we have that as human beings we're all here for each other, and I like to think of the ICU as we're always looking out for each other. So that's this one. Thank you very much. Again, thanks so much for coming out. I'm just going to play a couple more songs. This one actually is kind of a really mellow one. It was inspired from Claude Monet's Water Lilies painting. I don't know if anyone's ever seen that, but it's just this really amazing collection of paintings of water lilies. But the way Monet painted is he didn't really kind of paint things like a picture. He kind of did an impression of it. So it's really amazing when you look at it. Thank you. Thank you so much. All right. It's okay, man. Sell that coffee. 20% of all sales are going towards this fundraiser. So just buy up. Buy up everything. 20% of everything. That's awesome. Okay, my last song that I'm going to play is kind of, I guess it'll be two songs kind of put together. One I call Home, because I do a lot of improvisation and blues, as you can probably tell. But it's like when I really feel comfortable and I'm at home, I like to play this song, and it just makes me really feel happy, safe, and that's really what everyone should be able to feel. You know, everyone needs that ability to be able to go somewhere and know that they're safe and they're at home, and it's just there's nothing like it. So I'm glad you're all here. Thank you so much, and hopefully we can get some people home. The part that's going, the second part of that is the blues song. That's right after that. Thank you so much. It was just such a pleasure to come here and play for you guys. And again, raffle tickets, only $5. Just help yourself.
Very nice. Wow. Yeah, thank you.
Once again, thank you all for being here tonight. It's a pleasure having you. Good to see you all out there. We're going to be going on with the music. Val D'Alessio is going to play his head for us next. And if you haven't heard Val play before, you are in for quite a treat. And even if you have heard Val play before, you're still in for quite a treat, because this is good shit.
Oh, right there on the side, yeah. Thank you. Am I in there, Kevin? Oh. Okay. Hey, everybody. Wow. I am so extremely honored to be a part of this community celebration of abundance, really. And thank you, Joe. That was an amazing talk you gave. So, my name is Val D'Alessio, and this is about the song is about the returning of the light. It's called "Brighter Than Ever." I've been looking for sunshine in this pouring rain. I've been feeling the blues Thank you so much. And when I tune to Joe, I get this sense of a great spirit of generosity, but also there's a joy to you, Joe. There's a little twinkle going on. Am I the only one that gets that? I don't know. So this is one of those songs that I hope will bring a twinkle to your eye. It's called Just for the Fun of It. And for any of you who are, I'm a lifelong Beatle maniac, Beatle fan. And for those of you who feel the same way, you might know that when Paul McCartney wrote the song, Yesterday, blah, 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 he dreamed that song. So he kind of wrote that in his sleep, as he says. And it's kind of a masterpiece. So I kind of thought about, wouldn't it be great? Well, I think that most of my favorite things in life kind of come a little bit easy. So this is called Just for the Fun of It. Bop-a-lula, bebop, baby, it's what the Beatles played. Just for fun, before the fame, playing in a cave, the cavern, and even after they were famous, Paul McCartney dreamed of yesterday. You know that song? He wrote it in his sleep, a masterpiece. Laugh louder, step lighter, if you believe this is just for fun. Well, what if this was just for the fun? What if this was all for the fun of it? And speaking of those Beatle haircuts, you know Bill Gates. Well, I don't know, but just from looking, I think it's safe to say that he'd be dinking with computers for his whole life. Without the billions, without the empire, just for the fun and just for the fire of passion, would you step lighter? Laugh louder, step lighter, if you believe this is just for fun. Yeah. What if this was just for the fun? What if this was all for the fun of it? What if this was just for the fun? What if this was all for the fun of it? For the fun of it. Just another song out of me. The world ain't waiting for my words of profundity. So let my words flow nice and easy, like dandelion seeds, blowing freely. Let them land on people like me who agree, like to step lighter, laugh louder, step lighter, 'cause maybe we believe this is just for fun. Yeah. What if this was just for the fun? What if this was all for the fun? So this is a song I wrote in late August of last year. It's called Late July. And it's inspired by an organic food label called Late July. I got a fancy-dancy floor tuner here that I'm still perfecting the art of looking down and talking at the same time. Some people have that down really well. What's that? No, I think I'm okay so far. It's kind of a friendly crowd. Thank you so much. I got a couple more for you, and I think, is Dylan coming up next? I think. What's that? Uh-oh. No, what Tyler just said. Blood and Soul, I think. Adrian's Band. Okay, there we go. So I love that phrase that you see when you come into the Soul Food Coffee House. It says, be the change you wish to see in the world. And that's what Joe was talking about, how he decided to change his life. And the way I affect the most positive change in my own life is by thinking happy, positive thoughts. And you know how sometimes you have that wave of negative, that little, like a little ticker tape. You can hear some of those negative voices when you're going out and doing what you really love or expressing yourself creatively. So this is my attempt to confront that voice with love, drown it out with love. And that's what we're doing tonight at this Soul Food Benefit. So. I used to call this icky voices. Now I call it better choices. So. Icky voices inside my head, like the ticker tape on CNN, a subliminal text playing over again. Oh. Icky voices that are not me. Crap passed through generations, through history. Do I listen to fear or do I listen to me? 'Cause I can hear you, I can feel you, pure and positive. I can hear you, I can feel you, 'cause love is who I am. Love will always win over voices, better choices. Icky voices inside my head, gonna kill the buzzing with love instead. I don't know how you got here, but you won't get fed. 'Cause I can hear you, I can feel you, pure and positive. I can hear you, I can feel you, 'cause love is who I am. Love will always win over voices, better choices. Icky voices, they may not leave, but we got choices, I do believe. I've already given you way too much airtime in this song. Hey, I can hear you, I can feel you, pure and positive. I can hear you, I can feel you, 'cause love is who I am. Oh, I can hear you, I can feel you, pure and positive. I can hear you, I can feel you, love is who I am. Love will always win over voices, better choices, better choices, better choices. Okay, I have just two. I said I had one more coming up. I have two more. Is that okay, Makia? Two? Okay. And this is a brand new instrumental I wrote called Clear for Takeoff. So, this is a song's first time out. I always feel like it's I don't know. It's like I'll just play it. Thank you so much. Thank you, Makia and Kevin and Joe, for sponsoring this benefit for the home. I like to say home more for the homeless. Huh? Yeah, way more. And I really, truly feel like when I feel abundant in this community of people who come together for the and care so much about the welfare of others. So I want to spread that abundance around. Okay, for all. So with that, I got a train song. You might have heard this before. Big old raffle coming up any minute now, too. Oh, uh-oh, okay. I hear the train a-comin', it's rolling round a bend. I ain't seen the sunshine since I just don't know when. I'm stuck in Folsom Prison, and time keeps dragging on. rolling right down from San Antonio. When I was just a baby, Mama told me, son, always be a good boy, don't you ever play with guns. But I shot a man in Reno just to watch him die. When I hear that whistle blowing, I hang my head and I cry. Well, I bet there's rich folks eating in their fancy dining cars. I bet they're drinking coffee now and smoking big cigars. But I knew I had to come in. I know I cannot be free. But those people keep moving. That's what tortures me. If they freed me from this prison, if the railroad train was mine, then I'd move it on a little farther down the line. I'm far from Folsom Prison, that's where I want to stay. Now, and I'd let that lonesome whistle blow my blues away. Whistle, blow my blues away. Yeah, yeah, I let that lonesome whistle blow my blues away. Thank you so much. Good luck in the raffle.
That was Val D'Alessio. We have a band coming up, and we have a raffle, and I'm going to go ahead and raffle off 2 items right now while we're getting the band set up. And then before I do that, though, can we just give another thank you to Val D'Alessio for coming down for us? Thanks, Val. Okay. We have Jeff is here today, and he did a CD called When I Met You, and we're going to do that one first. I hope this one doesn't have the same. Nope, it doesn't. Good. A little scary there. Okay, I'm going to do 2, and then after this set, we will raffle the painting over there. So the first one's for the CD. I guess I'll be the picker. All right, the magic number is 508391. Now, Jeff is selling his CDs here, so if you want to buy a CD. Let's see, does it match? Okay. All right. The next one, now, so I don't know. Can I? I know. We're working on a new logo for Soul Foods. Can I say that? Okay. And so the things we have for sale now that have tribe on them are going to be like antiques. Collector's items. So I have a tribe mug, a T-shirt. So we have all the sizes. So whoever the winner is, we can find the right size for you, and a soul food card, and a free drink.
They got that for $5?
They got that for $5, and they help the homeless. Wait, somebody has 2 tickets on one. All right, the number is 508394. Oh. It's funny. Okay, when you buy your raffle tickets, make sure that we get one and you get one. There we go. Okay, the guys ready?
Oh, I got to.
Oh, okay.
Well, can I tell a story?
Yes, Joe, please come up and tell a story.
I might be walking in front of you a little bit, but don't worry about that.
Oh, I'll stand over here. Well, this way. Oh, I gotta stand over here.
Oh, I put it over here too. So,
Oh, okay.
so I got that one in place, so you're good there.
Yeah. I've been doing homeless outreach for about 12 years now, 13 years. And a long time ago, and one of the biggest questions I get is, don't those people want to stay homeless? And I did a workshop over in Seattle for a group of people, and excuse my sarcasm, but it was a yuppie group, you know, called Guiding Lights or something like that. And it was a 90-minute workshop, and I did it with 2 other people. And the guy, the head of the 10-year plan to end homelessness in King County, was in charge of it. And he wanted to talk about how to be friends with people that are homeless. And I'm going, okay, cool. You know, 90% of it was crap. But when I got done, I went outside to have a cigarette because I'm a true addict. And there was a homeless guy standing out there trying to roll a cigarette out of other people's cigarette butts. And I went over and I gave him one of my cigarettes and started talking to him because I'm shy, you know. And a gal came out from the workshop, and I waved her over, introduced him, and I turned to the guy and said, I can't, but if I could hand you a key to an apartment right now, would you take it? And he looked at me and thought for a second and said, I would, but it'd be really, really hard because I've been doing what I've been doing for so long. I don't know if I could do something different. And so when people say, well, they just want to be on the streets, and I'm going, no, they don't know anything different. It didn't hit me that night, but later it hit me. My job isn't always just to find a house or an apartment or a program for someone to go in. My job is to help them prepare themselves to change. You know, because the only thing that a person, when this is an old AANA statement, the only thing you have to change when you get clean and sober is everything. The only thing you have to change when you leave homelessness is everything. Because you've been doing what you've been doing for so long, you will, under stress, you will always go to the most comfortable spot you can go to. I'm waiting for the band to get up here so I can stop talking. Okay, hint. And so, you know, that's one of the things I try to impart to the people I work with, that I serve, is that it's okay to make mistakes. You know, and especially women, I tell this to. Perfection isn't perfection. It's your imperfections that make you perfect. It's your mistakes that help you grow. Come on up. Come on, guys. Y'all, right up here. Are you, yeah. Yeah, that's why I said I was waiting for you guys to get up here so I can get down.
Okay, sweet. Tyler, can you grab me a water when you come up? Is Tyler going to drum a little bit? Please and thank you. Please and thank you. Okay, we got enough room here because I need to stand like. Yeah. Oh, thanks. You're not gonna need to sit down. Just let me see that. Adrian, what? You too? Yeah. Give me an A. While they're doing that, hi everybody, we are Sangre y Sol, and we're going to play a few songs for you. Me gusta tomar mis copas copas aguardiente es lo mejor. También el tequila blanco con su sal de la sabor. Ay, 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 mi amor. Ay, mi morena de mi corazón. Me gusta tocar guitarra, me gusta cantar el son. Mariachi me acompaña cuando canto mi canción. Me gusta tomar mis copas, aguardiente es lo mejor. También el tequila blanco con su sal de la sabor. Ay, 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 mi amor. Ay, mi morena de mi corazón. Ay, 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 mi amor. Ay, mi morena de mi corazón. Thank you. Thank you. So this right here is this is a traditional Mexican folk instrument called a bajo. Go on, say it, Chris. Say it like you say it. Say it for me. He's not doing it. Thank you. Thank you. It's an important folk instrument because it used to cover the bass lines of most of those old-fashioned mariachi bands. So it was like... But here's a murder ballad involving it. Death knell for the big band, and he drank himself into an early grave. He carried a gun and a bottle of tequila, and his fingers flew like fire when he played. Play the Bajo Sexto now for Johnny. Play it slowly, play it soft and low. Play the Bajo Sexto now for Johnny, 'cause Johnny's laying down now 6 below. Well, he played for women and he played for money. He took their silver and he took their fame. He followed them into their secret bedrooms, where he made the wildest cats grow calm and tame. So play the Bajo Sexto now for Johnny. Play it slowly, play it soft and low. Play the Bajo Sexto now for Johnny, 'cause Johnny's laying down now 6 below. he danced with a lady who was taken. He twirled her once too many on the floor. Her husband was a man of great importance. Now Johnny isn't dancing anymore. So play the Bajo Sexto now for Johnny. Play it slowly, play it soft and low. So play the Bajo Sexto now for Johnny. 'Cause Johnny's laying down now 6 below. So play the Bajo Sexto now for Johnny. Don't play it slowly, play it soft and low. Play the Bajo Sexto now for Johnny. 'Cause Johnny's laying down now 6 below. Johnny's laying down now 6 below. Yeah, Johnny isn't dancing anymore. Thank you. Break everything. Hold on. Okay. So we do a lot of Spanish-y style music. In case you haven't noticed, that's right. We're not going to stop. Close enough.
Close enough.
Right. Right. No sé cómo explicarte que aquí no hay remedio de lo que siento yo, de lo que siento yo. La luna me dice una cosa, las estrellas me dicen otra, y la luz del día me canta esta triste canción, esta triste canción. Los besos que me diste, mi amor, son los que me están matando, y las lágrimas me están buscando con mi pistola en mi corazón. Y aquí siempre paso la vida con la pistola y el corazón. No sé cómo amarte, no sé cómo abrazarte, porque no se me deja el dolor que tengo yo, el dolor que tengo yo. canción. Los besos que me diste, mi amor, son los que me están matando y las lágrimas me están secando. Con mi pistola, mi corazón, y aquí siempre paso la vida con la pistola y el corazón. La pistola y el corazón. Thank you. Oh boy, oh boy.
Yeah, it's a hot stage. This is hot. It's hot in Topeka.
Oh yeah. Gunshot rings out loud. No matter how many shots I take, there's no drowning out the sound. I know that I can never rest, and at least not till I'm dead. And I'd settle for 6 feet in the ground than this cold and empty bed. Well, the pages of my own history want to be written in red. Like a battle waging for far too long, some things are better left unsaid. Like the taste of victory is sweet, and to the winner go the spoils. Like the soothing warmth of your finest wine, but instead it tastes like oil. Still stains my hands. Well, the sun had locked in the center sky while the church bell rang its praise. For a wedding's joy or a funeral's cry, it was hard to tell these days. And the only friend I could ever trust was a finely sharpened blade. And even though it'll fade to rust, well, the blood will still remain. Well, that's just perfect because we got one more for you.
Man, it's hot.
That's just you guys.
Give me that bottle again.
Yes, this is a drinking ban. I'm not encouraging underage drinking, but you are going to enjoy it.
Yeah, so thank you, everybody. Well, he's handed me that right there. Yeah, no, this is a great place, Soul Food, and we're always appreciative when we have the opportunity to play here. That was in no way a shout-out or anything. But seriously, let's give it up for this place, please. Yeah.
This place is awesome. Yeah. We got guitars on the wall. You could play them. Yeah, it's awesome. Sweet.
After this song.
Raffles open.
Last couple raffle tickets, ladies and gentlemen.
Let's go.
This next one's it's our last song here, and this is it's a Willie Nelson tune. Some of you might recognize it. Filled with ice, and it gives no warmth at all. And the sky was never blue. The stars are raindrops searching for a place to fall. And I never cared for you. El sol es un infierno, pero no da calor. El azul del cielo no existe aquí. Las estrellas son lágrimas y quieren caer. Y nunca sentí por these things I say to you. No, you won't believe. Your heart has been forewarned, all men will lie to you. And your mind cannot conceive. So now it all depends on what I say to you. And no, you're doubting me. So I prevail these statements far from true. So take heed and disbelieve. Like the sun is filled with ice and it gives no warmth at all. The sky was never blue. Las estrellas son lágrimas que quieren caer. Y nunca sentí por ti. And I never cared, and I never cared, y nunca sentí por ti. Thank you. Once again, everybody, we are Sangre y Soul. Thanks for having us.
Thank you so much very much.
Mike's more.
Oh, yes. Thank you.
Let's hear it again for the band. Woo-hoo, the band.
Okay, so Joe, if somebody later on wanted to donate, how would they do that?
I have cards on the table.
Okay. There's cards on the table, so you can take a card.
Yeah, and make it out to IKFA and send it to that address.
And send it to that address. Okay.
The card.
Perfect. Okay, well, this is the end of the raffle. Thank you, everybody who donated tonight. And would you like to come and help me? I have a bias. All right, I think we should do the chocolate. Should we do the chocolate next? Yeah. All right. Would you like to read the numbers? You come over here to the mic.
508397.
Anybody? 397.
You got a bingo?
It's actually Stephanie. 1. But she's not here.
Do you have to be present to win?
Nope, you don't have to be present to win. So she won chocolate. Okay. All right. Can I put that one in there? Awesome. Okay, I have 3 free Yoga Discover classes next door to get some yoga in. So first winner.
508388. Is that an 8? 8.
No winners? No. Okay. I'll put that one in there.
Five 508-389.
Going to yoga. Okay. There. One more. Oh, we got 2 more.
508-387.
I think that's Erica. All right, that's Erica Ebbison. Okay. This painting by Crystal Edwards. It's a $300 value. Gonna put that there. Let's see who the lucky winner is.
508401.
All right, thank you so much. Okay. Our last act for tonight is Dylan Warnick. And are you back in the room, Dylan? Are you here? Okay. So I had a couple people, more than one, 2 different people who said, "How did you get Dylan Warnick to play here?" So it wasn't blackmail, Tyler, not this time. So does anybody want to know how much we've raised so far? Because I'm a counter, I counted. Yeah, so we've raised $299. So if somebody wanted to throw another $1 in there, and we can make it $300. All right, Dylan. Put our hands together for Dylan Warnick.
Yeah, that'd be good. Find a way. I'm gonna forget those there. Not bad. Would not be good. Well, howdy, y'all. It's a pleasure to be in this room that has so many memories. Pleasure to be here before y'all. stuff in my pockets everywhere, just bugging me. Disassemble and reassemble myself. That's gonna bug me too. We're gonna put that there. We're just gonna put it here. We won't let you forget. Please don't. I forget so many things. Met a woman in an alley with wilted flowers in her hair. Her beauty cracked and broken, but her smile fair. And she addressed me as child, said, what is it that you need? Said, all I ask for is a rose, and she handed me a seed. Said, there is no hurry, my young friend. Remember all seeking trails, they eventually must end. From the mountain comes the dust, and from the rain comes the rust. For every baby born there's a ghost looking on, and from the mountain comes the dust. I heard a man, he played the guitar, sang a song about loss, the hammer hidden in every line. Oh, Lord, deliver, so gentle and soft. And I just stood there, I was hypnotized, transfixed by the sound. And all around me the people passed by, oh, but I was nailed to the ground. And on my face you saw a question, and how he did I don't know, but he sang the answer loud. It's not about what you have, but what you let go. From the mountain comes the dust, from the rain comes the rust. For every baby born there's a ghost looking on, and from the mountain comes the dust. So as I continued on, everything as it was appeared. The stars, there's rusted glass, and the moon a dirty mirror. I saw myself, I was reflected. I saw the movement of it all. I saw a man made to run. I saw a man, he was made to crawl. I saw the war medals of my grandfather. I saw my mother's dinner plates. Saw my sister's baby child clean hands run across my brother's face. I saw the road before me. I saw what I left behind. I saw the seas of infinity. Oh, I saw that river of time. And from the mountain comes the dust. From the rain comes the rust. For every baby born there's a ghost looking on. For every baby born there's a ghost looking on. For every baby born there's a ghost looking on. And from the mountain comes the dust. Getting over an illness lately, like we all have. And my voice is a little ragged. Grandpa, won't you tell me all about the war and all the reasons that you fought it for? So that the days what brought me here to your door. I wanna know, I wanna know, I wanna know. I've been having a hard time lately, and I've no right to feel that way. And when I think of all you went through, well, quite honest, I'm ashamed. So once again, please tell me how it is I have this name. I wanna know, I wanna know, I wanna know. Well, how pretty was Grandma on the night that you met her? And was my father heavy in your hands? Or did you hold him lightly, knowing things might just be a little bit better for him and his own than you ever had? Grandpa, won't you tell me all about his country? Well, it's the home of the free, and it's the land of the plenty. But did you find it was just that, or did it leave you feeling empty? I wanna know, I wanna know. So there's a few things happening now that, they don't seem right. There's a couple battles going on. Hey, one of my friends said we didn't have to fight. But I don't know if it's like your day. Things just aren't so black and white. I wanna know, I wanna know, I wanna know. Well, as a young man, did you ever worry? Did trouble sit heavy on your brow? Or did you walk lightly knowing that nothing's ever perfect? And if you do right by your own, things are gonna be alright somehow. And Grandpa, well, the reason for these things I ask, I'm 24 years old now. I'm newly a man. But there's just so many things that I don't understand. I wanna know, I wanna know, I wanna know. Just playing some songs I wrote. This song is a short letter. If only they made tuners. If only I was smart enough to come up here with a tuner. There, it's good. I am a tuner. If you're going down to Dallas, pour mama a shot. And tell her this one is on her oldest son. And give her all the love I got. Tell Marie I'm a clean now. Just like a warm summer rain. And tell her I'm back on track. I drive around a big old Cadillac. And I spend each night calling her name. But man, I ain't gonna lie to you. Everything's still going wrong. And the days run like the horses I wish I put my money on. And I ain't driving no Cadillac. I just been drinking all night long, wondering where the time is gone. I'm gonna do a song my girlfriend wrote. Her name's Courtney Marie Andrews. This is a song called 500 Nights. I don't have the proper accessories. Excuse me. There we go. Tonight on Asher's porch, I swear I heard you laugh like we did when we first met. And I tried to catch your eye. She's so goddamn stubborn now, can't remember if I did. It's 500 nights I spent by your side, and I would have spent 500 more. And it's these lonelier times, these selfish dreams just give us something to work towards. It's easy to talk about the past, wishing the time was in a frame upon your bookshelf. I saw you crying in her lap, talking about life like it was something that you could pass or fail. Don't have to be a test. All the things we did, all the things we said, there's no use dwelling on. And it's the whiskey on your breath that's keeping you in a state of remembering. 500 nights that I spent by your side, I spent some more. This lonelier times, selfish dream, well, it gives something we can work toward. 500 nights. And it's 500 nights. It's a real pleasure to be here. I'll do a Bob Dylan song. It's called Don't Think Twice, It's Alright. Ain't no use to sit and wonder why, babe. Even you don't know by now. Ain't no use to sit and wonder why, babe. It'll never do somehow. When your rooster crows at the break of dawn, look out your window and I'll be gone. You're the reason I'm traveling on. Don't think twice, it's alright. It ain't no use in turning on your light, babe. The light I never know. Ain't no use in turning on your light, babe. Out on the dark side of the road. Still, I wish there was something you could do or say to try and make me change my mind and stay. But we never did. Too much talking anyway. Don't think twice, it's alright. Ain't no use in calling out my name, babe, like you never done before. Ain't no use in calling out my name, babe. I can't hear you anymore. I ain't saying you treated me unkind. You could have done better, but I don't mind. You just kinda wasted my precious time. But don't think twice, it's alright. And so I'm walking down that long and lonesome road, babe. Where I'm bound, I can't tell. But goodbye is too good a word, babe. So I say fare thee well. I'm thinking and wondering, walking all the way down the road. I once loved a woman, a child I'm told. I gave her my heart, she wanted my soul. Don't think twice, it's alright. Blew up the Chicken Man in Philly last night. I wish I could do that for you, Kevin. I've been obsessed with Levon Helm's version of that tune. So many words. I used to be a lot better when I was younger than I am now. I think I was younger then. I used to be able to just hear a song, look at the words, and then remember it all. And it's not really like that anymore. I don't even remember the words of most of my own songs. I'm hoping I can get to a stage where I just don't even remember if I wrote the song or not. Then I can just sit there alone in my room with all my cats playing like Hard Rain's Gonna Fall and go, damn, that's a good song I wrote. That'd be great. So we're here at a homeless outreach benefit. This is a song I wrote for a fella in Seattle that I saw. Talked to him too much, and I just kind of made up a story. It's not even really about him. It's just a song I wrote when I saw him. It's kind of a one thing I know. You know, if you're walking around Seattle, really anywhere, you always see a guy kind of just leaning against the wall, and sometimes it make you goddamn crazy just to not be noticed. I think it'll be just difficult. And you know, you hear people that have been in the city so long. You know, they tell you, just don't look at them. Just keep walking, because if you make eye contact, heaven forbid, you know, they're gonna start talking to you. And if you do make eye contact, you know, they can be a little, you know, a certain type of person can be a little intense, and it's just because they don't have very much time, but they want to get a point across. And you know, I think, I don't know, I could be wrong, but this is kind of one of those songs. This is kind of, this fella's trying to get a point across, and I mean, I don't even know what the point is, but it's, we'll see. Well, hey man, I know that you see me on this lamppost where I lean. I'm 3 days in town and there ain't nothing I found. I'm already burnt out on this whole scene. And soon I'll be leaving. I'll try my luck down south, maybe Tennessee. But I'm gonna flip my last quarter. Hey, I'll bet you $1 it'll come up heads for me. Well, yes, I am a poor boy. I'll spit in smoke and spite. And ain't it funny how ain't nothing funny about it? Ain't nothing funny about it, ain't it right? 'Cause ain't nothing's a-going my way. And ain't nothing is free. But I'm gonna flip my last quarter and bet you $1 comes up heads for me. Father had a bride once, she done me wrong. I ain't never had a friend I ever saw again. I just ramble around, sing a sad song. So let the iron keep from the fire. And if the wind blow cruel, let it be. So I'm gonna flip my last quarter and bet you $1 it'll come up heads for me. If the Lord ever take notice, or he could strike me down where I stand. And he could send those sisters to wrap me in linen. They could lay me down with gentle hands. And the grass above my grave, it'll forget me and grow green. But I'm gonna flip my last quarter, bet you $1, you know what my stone's gonna read. This is a song I wrote. I'm thinking about it, this song could be that guy just like 10 years earlier. Maybe all my songs are that guy. Maybe. Now that I think about it. Maybe I'm that guy. Who knows? The song's called Crazy. I don't know why I even tried. Standing up just to sit back down, striking matches just to burn them out. Where'd the day go? Where'd my love go? All the windows are turning dark. There's nothing now to shine through a broken heart. And crazy, nothing happens when you're crazy. Crazy, maybe nothing happens after all. Crying and calling, only echoes coming back. You know the answer if you have to ask. Empty, it's all empty. Nothing now to fill the time. The seconds run over my troubled mind. And crazy, nobody loves you when you're crazy. And maybe nobody loves you after all. And you're waiting. How you doing now? Just waiting. Saying, let the bottom level it all. This next song is a song by Roger Miller. It's It's a very short song. I think it's one of the best songs ever written. It's a short song. I don't think there's enough appreciation in the world for short songs. One person laughed. That's probably the person who wants to get out of here. He's like, yeah, short songs. They're great. Why don't you play like 2 more and then we'll call it? This is a short song. It's shorter than the monologue before it, whatever. But it's a great song. It's kind of a buddy. It's a great story of friendship. But it's just got everything. It's in such a short amount of time. It establishes that this really close relationship, and like their day-to-day struggles, and then and just the ending is really just remarkable. And it's just this amazing song. It's a really great tune. Yeah. I talked so much, I forgot it. What was I talking about? What was I gonna play you? Oh, that's right. Okay. Yeah, that was it. Okay, here it goes. It's a short song. Robin Hood and Little John running through the forest, laughing back and forth at what the other one has to say. Reminiscing this and that and having such a good time. Oodle-lolly, golly, what a day. Never ever thinking there's danger in the water. They just drinking, they just guzzled it down. Never thinking that a scheming sheriff and his posse could be watching them and gathering around. Robin Hood and Little John running through the forest, hopping fences, dodging trees, trying to get away. Laughing back and forth and escaping, finally making it. Oodle-lolly, golly, what a day. Oodle-lolly, golly, what a day.